Hello, welcome. I am Bob Proctor. I have given seminars all over the world for a long time, but when the secret began to spread, almost every seminar I held started to attract a man or a woman who would come up to me. They would pull me aside, trying to speak where no one could hear them, and because they thought they knew exactly where I was, they would say that the law of attraction works. They wanted to know whether the law could also work for attracting a specific person into their lives. My answer was always the same. Yes, absolutely yes. So I thought about why so many people were asking this, and I decided to explain how the law works more clearly. The law of attraction says you can attract the person you are interested in into your life. Now I will try to explain this visually. Take a piece of paper and draw a circle in the center. Inside the circle, write my woman or my man, depending on who you want to attract. Then draw lines outward from the circle so that your drawing looks like a sun. At the end of each line, start writing the qualities you want in that person. For example, first you might want that person to be free-spirited just like you. And at the same time, you might want them to be a happy person who would want to be with someone who is always sad. Some people think this is irrational, but if you understand the law, you realize that we are all expressions of the same energy, and this energy primarily works according to the law of vibration. You can only attract what is in harmony with your vibration. You want to attract a kind person, someone who cares for you, protects you, and treats you well. I understand that. For now, instead of imagining a specific face, you can write qualities like healthy, good-looking, and financially independent. After writing these qualities, your job is done, but let me remind you to not imagine a specific face because that could confuse your mind. Instead, you can simply add more qualities. You can imagine spending time with this person. When you mentally talk with this imagined person, you begin to align with their vibration. If you do this regularly, you will understand that the universe will send you exactly what you desire. If you are attracting people with unwanted traits, you should look at yourself, because the only person you are really focused on is yourself, and you cannot change another person. In fact, when you realize how difficult it is to change yourself, you stop trying to change others. When you start imagining spending time with the person you described, eating together, sleeping together, walking together, you begin to tune your mind to that vibration. And when you align with that frequency, you will see that this person quickly enters your life. Try it. And remember, you do not attract what you want, you attract what you are. If you want to attract what you desire, you must already see yourself as being with it. Use your imagination. See yourself already with that person. When you understand this, everything becomes easier. Your mind shifts to a certain frequency and the desired person begins to come toward you. This applies to everything you want in life. The moment your mind is aligned with your desire, you must realize that you already have it. Its physical manifestation just takes a little time. This is called the continuous transformation of energy. It is a law, the first law of the universe. Do it. See yourself with the person you want. Thank you. I am Bob Proctor. Green Book Expanded Explanation, Context plus Meaning. This text is based on the idea known as the law of attraction, popularized in modern self-help culture, especially through The Secret. The core claim is that a person's thoughts and emotions vibrate at a certain frequency, and that similar frequencies in the universe attract matching experiences or people. 1. The visualization exercise. The circle and rays drawing described is a structured visualization technique. It is meant to clarify what a person wants in a partner, shift focus away from a specific individual, encourage imagining qualities instead of fixed identities. Psychologically, this resembles goal-setting and mental rehearsal techniques used in sports psychology and cognitive behavioral approaches. However, the explanation given in the text attributes it to universal energetic laws rather than psychology. 2. Vibration and energy alignment. The speech repeatedly uses terms like frequency, vibration, and energy in the context of law of attraction teachings. Thoughts are assumed to have energetic properties. Emotions are considered indicators of alignment. Similar emotional states are believed to attract matching outcomes. From a scientific perspective, these ideas are metaphorical rather than measurable physical laws. Physics does not support the claim that thoughts directly attract external events or specific people. 3. Focus on self-change. A more grounded interpretation of the message is actually found in one key idea. You attract what you are. In practical psychology, this can be understood as your habits shape the kind of people you meet. Your confidence affects relationship choices. Your emotional patterns influence communication style. Your expectations can affect behavior toward others. So while the universe sending people framing is symbolic, the underlying idea overlaps with self-development principles. 4. The idea of not fixating on a specific person. The advice not to visualize a specific face reflects a concern that people may become obsessed with a particular individual. They may ignore consent, reality, or compatibility. They may confuse fantasy with real relationships. In healthier psychological terms, this can be reframed as avoid idealizing one person. Focus on relationship qualities rather than fixation. Stay open to real-world compatibility instead of mental projection. 5. A critical perspective. While the message is motivating for some, there are limitations. It can encourage passive waiting instead of real action. It may oversimplify complex social and emotional dynamics. It can lead to unrealistic expectations about relationships. It may ignore consent, mutual choice, and real compatibility factors. Relationships in reality depend on communication, shared values, timing and circumstances, mutual interest and effort, not on internal frequency matching alone. 6. A balanced way to interpret it. If you strip away the metaphysical framing, the most useful parts of this idea become clarifying what you want in a partner, developing the kind of person who would attract that partner, acting in ways that increase real-life chances of meeting people, avoiding obsession with unavailable individuals, building emotional awareness and self-control,